Hey, YouTube.
Hello, people. Hello, viewers.
Hey, viewers.
Glad you're
Hey.
here.
I hope the viewers are all wearing black when they watch
Right.
this. Please join our color coordination.
Can we know if the VL is informed of what the color code is before, or is it a surprise, or do we not get to know that?
I don't inform them of the color code, no.
It's a play-at-home game, you know?
Yeah, try and match our color.
Right. Play along at home. What color will it be next week, everybody? Don't say what the color is. We've already decided it. Don't say it out loud. Make them guess.
Yeah.
A little pop-up in the chat, like spend your channel points now to influence the outcome.
Yeah.
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the 12th elimination of Ascendance 9. So we're just going to jump right in because we have a long night tonight. So Matt, you won the first individual safety of the season. How does it feel?
I guess it always feels nice to be safe, but I don't know, the first individual safety came with this a bit of a responsibility with it as far as like giving safety to somebody else, which is something that, it's definitely something that could like, I don't know, curry favor with you in the game, but also make some people upset if you do the wrong thing. So it's something you have to keep in mind. But I mean, it feels good to be safe myself and just know that at least coming into this vote tonight, that I'll be okay.
So speaking of that extra safety, you get to give out a co-high roller for the round. Who will that be officially?
So I thought about it a lot. I've talked to a few people just to make sure that I could get everybody on the same page as far as like what I was going to do. And just for the kind of like longevity of my game, I guess it just makes the most sense and it's most fair to give the second high roller position to Josh, who came in second. It was such a close competition. I think giving it to Josh is just like the most fair thing to do because he played really hard in that competition and got really close to winning as well. I just think it's the most fair thing to do is to give it to him and let him be safe as well.
Congrats, Josh, on co-row.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that.
No problem, man.
So, Josh, you just received safety from Matt. How does it feel that you can't go home in the first elimination of the night tonight?
It feels good. Like I said, I appreciate having it. I know that you just said it was going to be a long night, so I feel good at least now having it for this first one. And yeah, I mean, I'm ready to keep playing. So I'm glad I have it.
So, Brian, with the existence of the co-high roller, is this changing how people are trying to discuss votes now, since technically anyone else could be safe and someone that you're targeting could now have safety?
Yeah, but people hear the names that are going around, and if the high roller, whoever it may be, it was Matt in this case, if they were to decide on giving the immunity to whoever the target for the majority of the people is, it saves that person, yes, but it makes them a target. So it's a real catch-22 and a double-edged sword. So you've really got to weigh the pros and cons, but it does impact the way the votes could go because you never know who the high roller is going to, or the safety winner is going to give the other safety to. I figured it might be Josh because he got second. It's the most logical thing Matt could have done, in my opinion. But you never know what he could have done. He could have done anyone, but it does have an impact.
So, Erica, we've officially gotten into the stage of the game where we're no longer in groups. How do you think that this will affect the game moving forward, being that only one or two people are going to be safe from now on?
Yeah, it definitely makes the numbers a little more awkward. Things are definitely getting awkward. And it's a little scary because, I mean, we're really getting down to it. I mean, we're about to go to what, 7? And at that point, it really only takes one person getting a couple of people on their side to vote you out. And that's absolutely terrifying. So, and there is no chance, unless you're the one person who earns high roller, there's no like hoping that your teammates are going to pull it out for you. Like there's just nothing. There's nothing to keep yourself safe. Like unless you have a power, which like I don't. So I'm bone. I feel a little nervous. Anyway, that's the scoop.
So I know I asked this question earlier in the season. This question's for Ray. I don't think I asked it to you. I think I asked it to someone else. But at this point in the game, are there solid alliances now, or do you think that everyone is just kind of in those social like voting blocks?
I feel like I think it's a mix. I think there have been alliances that have been in the past, and I think there are alliances forming now. I think there are the ways that we are moving forward in the game. I feel like it's sort of everyone's pretty interconnected, but there are obviously relationships and agreements that have been made throughout the weeks. So I think it's just a mix of both. Like, I think there are people have been talking a lot about duos in this game, or like people seeing people in duos. Like that's what I've been hearing a lot today. So I think it's just how people navigate through that. I'm a little bit stoned, so I'm sorry if that didn't make any sense.
Alrighty, so Jack, as we start to near the end of the game, those gambled votes are gonna have to start being used or they're gonna expire. Is this worrying, knowing that some could potentially come into play now, the next round? Because that's, I mean, when they're due.
They're due the next round or the next round?
You can no longer use gambled votes after the final 6.
Okay. Then I think now more than ever, everyone's kind of looking at each other and saying, all right, now or never, do what you got to do. But I also think everyone's also thinking that at 6, right?
What was that?
That 6, right? That was what you said is the last time where gambled votes may be played.
Yes.
Yeah. So at 6, it's going to be a shit show. Like, honestly, if everyone's playing their gambled votes at 6, it's going to be a mess. And people who still have theirs, I think, are thinking in their back of their head, like, I want to save it for then when it's all guns a-blazing. So it's a factor. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's thinking about it. But I don't know if we'll see any tonight.
So, Jen, with about a week left in the game, is this forcing people to start being more vocal about what they want to have happen during eliminations? Or is it still kind of the same old, some people talk, some people don't kind of game?
No, it's some people are being more vocal, and then some people are being just as vocal as they were in the past. So like certain people that I talk to in regards to the vote, I talk to every round, but then other people that I don't usually talk to in regards to votes, I still don't talk to them in regards to the votes. So nothing's changed there. I think it's whoever you're closest with, you're talking more to, and you'd think when we're getting this close down to it, more people would talk, but it seems to be pretty much the same.
Alrighty, and then finally, Drew, just based on the schedule that we gave all of you, there's only 3 elimination days left on the schedule, and there's 8 of you currently. Does this make people wary about what's going to happen tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's makes the most logical sense that tonight's a triple. I don't see a double happening during the weekdays. It just doesn't make sense. Why not when we have it now to be down to 5 after tonight? I definitely think that's on everyone's mind. And all you got to do is hope you put the trust into the right people moving forward.
Alrighty, I will now leave the floor open to any discussion before we get to the vote.
Yeah, I think I have something I want to say. Matt, are we good or not? You're muted.
I feel good about you personally, but from the discussions that I've had today, it just doesn't sound like the numbers are there to be good. So
Okay, you are the number. So if you want it to be good, it can be good.
That's not the impression I've been given
Okay.
from my discussions.
Okay. I appreciate you telling me up front now. I wish you had told me when I asked you maybe 2 hours ago. So, and then I wouldn't have been waiting all afternoon, all evening. That's it. That's all I need to say.
Okay.
Alrighty, it is now time to vote. Just a reminder, you cannot vote for Matthew or Josh since they both have safety. If you're going to use a gambled vote, if you have one, make sure that you specify that you're using it. If you're going to gamble your vote, just say gambled. And yeah, you guys have 5 minutes. Alrighty, I have the vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so. Alrighty, before I reveal the vote, just a reminder, I will reveal how many, if there were any, votes that were gambled this round. The number of votes that were gambled this round was 0. Alrighty, when I reveal the vote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and head to jury. First vote, Drew. Second vote, Jack. That is 1 vote Drew, 1 vote Jack. Third vote, Brian. That is 1 vote Drew, 1 vote Brian, 1 vote Jack, 5 votes left. Fourth vote, Jack. Fifth vote, Jack. I'm so sorry. That is 3 votes Jack, 1 vote Brian, 1 vote Drew, 3 votes left. 6th vote, and the second member of our jury, Jack Attack. Jack, you have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Oh, I want to see everybody's personalized votes. It's a bummer. Thanks everybody for a great game. I had so much fun over the last 30 days. I can't believe it was 30 days. Best of luck in the rest of the game. Please treat each other with respect on everybody's way out. I am a tough juror, and all of you have a lot of work that you need to do to get my vote in the end. So I look forward to seeing you do it. And to the viewers, I hope I gave you guys what you were hoping for when I was on here. That's what it's all about, right? And I don't own any orange, so I guess it's a good thing that I'm going before we're doing orange night. All right, I'll be watching.
You just revealed our color.
Sorry, I can't help it if I'm not in the game anymore. If you wanted to keep it a secret, I would have kept it a secret. All right, bye everybody.
He's a classy dude.
Bye, Jack.
100%. Great guy.
Alrighty, you all need your pen and paper for this challenge. So hello and welcome to the next high roller competition.
I use a pencil.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure.
This challenge is called Community Cards, and here's how it'll work. For this challenge, you will hear what each of you think about each other. Earlier in the week, the Ascendance Sin City Final 9 all answered a questionnaire about the season. All 19 challengers are possible answers, except for the last 3 questions where the answers will be someone that made the final 9. In this game, you'll be attempting to guess what the majority of your fellow challengers answered for each question. Production will read aloud a question, and you will write down the name that you think was picked most often by the group in that survey that you guys took. When you've written down your response, hold it up, but facing your chest so I cannot see your answer until I ask for it. When I say reveal, you'll all reveal your answers at once and keep them up until I tell you to put them down because I'm tallying scores. If you get the question correct, you get a point. There is no penalty for incorrect answers. The person who gets the most points at the end of the 13 questions will win this challenge. In the event of a tie, I have a tiebreaker question in place. Are there any questions?
Does spelling count?
No, spelling does not count.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes, good luck to you all.
Luck.
Hi, guys.
And I will say if more than one person had the most votes for a specific category, any of the names would work. So as long as you have one of the names, you just write down one answer.
I actually do have a question. Did
Yes.
everybody fill out the survey or just at the point when?
Just the final 9.
Okay, good.
Any other questions? Nope. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and get started. Question 1. Who got sent home way too soon? Question 1. Who got sent home way too soon? When you have your answer, just hold it up to your chest. And obviously there should be no talking in chats. Alrighty, go ahead and reveal.
Oh, my handwriting is so bad. I'm sorry. This is Chris. I'll correct that for next time.
Alrighty, the correct answer was Andrew. None of you got a point. Moving on to question 2. Who could be your best friend in real life? Question 2. Who could be your best friend in real life? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, the correct answers, because there were 2, were Rayanne and Alexander. You could go ahead and put down your paper. Brian, Drew, and Jen got a point. Moving on to question number 3. Who has the worst social game of the season? Question 3. Who has the worst social game of the season? Go ahead and reveal. Jen, can you hold yours up a little bit? Thank you. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put them down. The correct answer was Julian. All of you but Drew and Josh got it correct. Moving on to question 4. Who has the best social game of the season? Question 4. Who has the best social game of the season? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Josh, could you hold yours up just a teeny bit? Thank you. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put them down. The correct answer was Drew. Erica, Jen, and Matt all got a point. Moving on to question 5. Who could lie to your face without blinking an eye? Question 5. Who could lie to your face without blinking an eye? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Jack. Alrighty, moving on to question 6. Who never has a clue on what's going on in the game? Question 6. Who never has a clue on what's going on in the game? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put them down. The correct answers, there were 2, were Julian and Erica. Erica and Ryan got a point. Moving on to question 7. Who thinks they're running the game but aren't? Question 7. Who thinks they're running the game but aren't? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Josh, can you pull yours back a little bit? Thank you. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Jack. Drew, Jen, and Matt all got a point. Moving on to question 8. Who would you have the most fun with in Sin City? Question 8. Who would you have the most fun with in Sin City? Alrighty. Hold on. You good, Josh? Okay. Go ahead and reveal. You all could go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Rayanne. Everyone but Drew and Matt got a point for that one. Moving on to question 9. Who would go a little too wild in Sin City and get arrested? Question 9. Who would go a little too wild in Sin City and get arrested? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, you all go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Warren. All of you but Matt got it correct. Moving on to question 10. Who will be brought back for All Stars? Question 10. Who will be brought back for All Stars? go ahead and reveal. You all could go ahead and put that down. The correct answers, because it tied with 2, were Jack and Nolan. Alrighty, these final 3 questions, you could only answer someone from the final 9. So keep that in mind. These last 3 questions are only people from the final 9. Question 11. Who doesn't deserve to be in the final 9? Question 11. Who doesn't deserve to be in the final 9? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Brian. So Brian, Drew, Josh, and Matt all got that correct. Moving on to question 12. Who is playing for second place? Question 12. Who is playing for second place? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Give me just a second. Alrighty, you all could go ahead and put down your answers. The correct answers, there was a 3-way tie for this one, was Brian, Erica, and Josh. So everyone but Jen got a point for that one. Moving on to the 13th and final question. Who is going to win this game? Final question. Who is going to win this game? Alrighty, go ahead and reveal. Alrighty, you can go ahead and put that down. The correct answer was Drew. All of you but Jen got it correct. Alrighty, give me just a moment and I will go ahead and tally the scores. Alrighty, I have the results, and this is probably the closest this challenge has ever been. So in last place with 5 points, we have Josh. And then in a 3-way tie for, I don't know what placement it is, 3 of you tied with 6. Drew, Matthew, and Ray, which means the 3 left are Brian, Erica, and Jen. And all 3 of you got 7 points, which means we will go to a tiebreaker question. Everyone's hands have to be up, even if you're not competing. You 3 need pen and paper. This will be a number. Closest without going over will win. If everyone goes over, it'll be closest to the number. I'll read the question, and then you'll have 10 seconds to hold up the answer to your chest. Don't reveal it until I say reveal. Are there any questions?
No.
Okay. In seconds, how long was it between when I revealed Andrew on cast reveal night to when I posted the intro video? In seconds, how long was it between when I revealed Andrew on cast reveal night to when I posted the intro video? 10 seconds starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone go ahead and reveal.
No.
Alrighty. The correct answer was 3,420, which means congratulations, Erica. You have won the High Roller Challenge.
Congrats, Erica.
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, Erica.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
I think we did pretty good at that competition, guys. I think we're all pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really close.
Yeah. The last place person had 5 and the top place person had 7. That's pretty good.
Alrighty, so there is another elimination tonight. So here's how this is going to work. You guys will have 10 minutes to go talk to each other. I won't open any breakout rooms. You can talk on Skype, whatever. Just make sure that you don't leave this call. And then Erica, at the end of the 10 minutes, when we come back to start elimination, you will get to grant someone co-high roller safety this round. Are there any questions before I release you all?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, your 10 minutes starts now. You don't vote in that time, by the way. When we come back, she has to give safety, and then I'll have you guys vote. So. about 5 minutes left. Alrighty, I need everyone back on camera, please. Just waiting on Matt.
Sorry. I'm on my phone, so it's hard.
Alrighty. So hello and welcome to the next elimination of the night. I never make questions for the extra eliminations during live night. So the only question I have is, Erica, who will you be giving co-high roller safety to?
I will be giving it to Rayanne this beautiful evening.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so Erica and Rayanne are safe from the vote. I'll leave the floor open to any discussion before we do go and vote. Alrighty, y'all have 5 minutes to vote. If you're going to gamble a vote, this is the last time a gambled vote could be, or your vote could be gambled. And yeah. One of you haven't voted and you have like 30 seconds to vote.
This is so nerve-wracking. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
Alrighty, I have the vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to play them, now would be the time to do so. Alrighty, when I reveal the vote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and head to jury. No one gambled their vote this round. First vote. Jen. Second vote. Jen. That is 2 votes, Jen. Third vote. Jen. That is 3 votes, Jen. Fourth vote. Matt. Fifth vote. Matt. Sixth vote. Matthew. We are tied. 3 votes, Jen. 3 votes, Matt. 4 votes left. Seventh vote. Jen. That is 4 votes, Jen. 3 votes, Matthew. Eighth vote. Matt. We are tied once again. 4 votes, Jen. 4 votes, Matt. 2 votes left. Ninth vote. Matt. That is 5 votes, Matt. 4 votes, Jen. 1 vote left. 10th vote. Jen. We have a tie. 5 votes, Jen. 5 votes, Matt. Here's how this is going to work. You all will get to revote. Jen and Matt, you do not revote unless you used a gambled vote. Everyone else, whatever votes you had, you use. I will give you guys 2 minutes to speak aloud. I'm not asking for votes yet. Y'all have time to talk.
Brian,
Yes.
can you please switch your vote? I promised you before this that I wasn't going to vote for you, and I didn't. I showed you there that I was not willing to vote for you. I will not vote for you. Please switch your vote, keep me in the game, and we can see what we can do going forward. I promised you what I would do, and I followed through on it. Please have my back here.
I'm thinking how much.
And then to clarify for everyone asking, if you have a gambled vote, it does roll over, and so do any powers if any were played.
Please, Brian. I know who I want to go next, and it isn't you. So please, if you work with me here, you will not get my vote next round either.
I believe that, but I'm not just looking forward to next round. I'm trying to position, as we all should be, position ourselves for the end game.
I mean, you can try to position yourself for the end game. I think you have a better chance coming with me in this, because I'll know that you can trust me, and it'll put you in a better position with me. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the end game, and this will go a long way to help that.
Alrighty, everyone, it is now time to vote. Go ahead and submit your revotes. If this ties again, we will be going to rocks. All those people that voted before I said please vote, you have to vote again because I just cleared your message.
No one flip. I blocked Erica's vote. That's not gonna tie. So if you're scared of rocks, it's not gonna tie.
Alrighty, I have the revote. When I reveal the revote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. If this ties again, we go to rocks. First vote. Jen. Second vote. Jen. That is 2 votes, Jen. Third vote. Matt. Fourth vote. Matt. We are tied. 2 Jen, 2 Matt. 4 votes left. Fifth vote. Matthew. That is 3 votes Matt, 2 votes Jen. Next vote. Matt. That is 4 votes Matt, 2 votes Jen, 2 votes left. Seventh vote. Jen. That is 4 votes Matt, 1 vote Jen, or 3 votes Jen, 1 vote left. Eighth vote. And the person voted out will be decided by rocks. This vote was for Jen. Alrighty. So here's how this works. Jen and Matt, because you were caught in the tie, you are safe. Erica and Rayanne, for having safety, you are also safe, which means Brian, Drew, and Josh will go on a wheel. Or not a wheel, sorry. I have a little graphic I have. We updated after season 6 because they had rocks too many times and I wanted to make it interesting. I will show a graphic. I will then randomize a wheel, and that is what you guys get to pick for slots. There will be obviously 3 slots, 1 white rock and 2 black rocks. If you pick the white rock, you are out. Give me just a second so I could go, not me muting myself before I turn off my camera. So let me get the setup. You all may talk.
Can't wait to go to Rocks. Yes. It is what it is. If I go, I had a pleasure playing with you guys. That's all I can really say.
Mm-hmm. It's been a fun time. This was a crazy vote. So like, I'm happy to making at least a good show right here.
It was, right? At least you can breathe. You're good.
We all have 33% chance of going, but whoever ends up going will be the 34 because that adds up mathematically.
Yes.
I'm gonna go grind up and smoke a bowl for y'all.
Yes. And honestly, no idea what you even said, Papa. I don't even know how this is working.
I'll re-explain it in a minute. I'm just getting it set up.
Okay.
I've gone to rocks before with 6 people drawing, but never 3 people drawing.
I will say this is not the lowest amount we've had draw rocks. At final 6 and All Stars, they went to rocks.
Oh, it's tea. The king of surviving a 2-person rock draw is here.
I mean, in Ascendance 1.5, you lost a 2-person rock. Oh, wait, that was 3.
Yeah, those 3.
Do I have time to go potty?
Yeah, I'm almost done though.
How many Ascendant seasons have had rock girls?
3, I believe, counting this one.
Oh, I'm counting this one. Okay. Lucky number 3. Let's go us.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let me just double check. That's not gonna work. Okay, so how this works? Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to randomize your names. This is the order that you are picking on this slide for which chip you want. You'll all pick, and then I will reveal. The person that draws the white rock is out of the game. Any questions?
Not for me.
Nah, I'm good.
Alrighty, obviously your names are on here in alphabetical order. Josh, do you want spot 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Drew, do you want spot 1 or 2?
I'll take 1.
Which means Brian will get 2. Drew is 1, Brian is 2, Josh is 3. Are we ready?
Yep, best as we can be.
The person eliminated and the third member of our jury is waits in suspense. Drew. Drew, you have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Man, I should have known. It is what it is. I don't even know really what to say. I already knew, regardless of if I left or not, I was going to be in a shitty spot because I got who's most likely to win. But I have no hard feelings, except maybe one person. I put my trust into them and they did what they did, but it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. I had a blast. Thank you so much to Papa, Nicole, all of production. I can finally decompress, relax, not have to stress. I can get on a good sleep schedule, eating schedule. It's going to be a blast. To my number one, I love you so much. It's been a pleasure playing this game with you. Fight hard. I know you can do it. And I don't know what more to say. Hey, at least this opens up the chance for you guys to take that number one spot that I clearly could have taken. But I'm glad I went out in a rock. I'm going to ramble because that's the kind of person that I am. And I'm just going to continue to ramble because the game's not going to be the same without me.
Wrap it up.
Papa, excuse me. But no, anyways, I love you. I love you all. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thanks for sending me to jury with Jack and Nolan. We'll see how that goes. But fight hard. I want to make sure I'm voting for the best person. And I do still think you're playing for second. So that's just my opinion. So, okay. I hope you all have a blast. Bye.
Alrighty, and with that, congratulations on making it to the final 6. And that's all for tonight. You all may breathe now. I'm just letting you all know, finale activities is final 3. It's final 3 stuff, so that's why the elimination order looked a little weird. So yes, I'll breathe. That is all for tonight. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
I will post your next challenge tonight. It is due tomorrow. And that is it. Again,
We
congrats.
love y'all thinking that it was going to be a triple and a double this weekend.
Oh.